Hey guys, on this video I'll be installing Hyprland on Debian using my Debian-Hyprland script and of course including my Hyprland Dots version 2. My name is Jay. Let's get started. Now the first thing that we need to do, and I would like to highlight first, is that my Debian-Hyprland install script is only meant for Debian 13, the Trixie, and including seed. This also includes the Ubuntu 23.10 Mantic Minotaur. The reason for that is Hyprland needed a newer Wayland packages. I have tried it on the Debian 12, but the Hyprland won't build. So that's the reason why. So I just want to highlight that first. And then for this video, if you go to my README, you should be able to see here that I have installed it on the Trixie. And then also this one, the Ubuntu 23.10. This was my first installation before. And as you can see, also on my laptop with NVIDIA GPU. And then this is now my Hyprland version Dots. I have upgraded it to version 2. And this is the preview of the version 2. Okay. So earlier I have also downloaded the ISO from this. If you just search for the Debian Testing, and all the way down here I downloaded the daily builds, and then the daily, of course, the recent AMD 64, which is my system, ISO CD, and then this is the Debian Testing, which just a few hours ago, or if this UTC time, then it's some few hours ago. Yeah, so I have downloaded that one, and then now I'm gonna set up a virtual machine so I can show you the installation. For those of you who have already installed the Debian Testing, then you can just skip to the part where I'm installing using my script. Just gonna call this Hyprland, and then choose a UEFI and remove the tablet. And just to show you guys, I am now using the Debian 13 while I'm recording this. Okay, so let's go with the advanced option. Then I'll go with the let's go with the graphical export install, of course. It's a good thing about this installer is it gives you a lot of option. Export install graphical, I have no idea, to be honest. Choose language, I'll just keep it English. My location is, of course, in South Korea, and I just keep it this, and then I don't have any other locale. Access software, no, I don't really need that. Configure keyboard, if you need to configure keyboard. Then detect mount. Actually, on this installer, it's just required for you to go one by one. Mostly, I don't need to add anything in here. Where's now that one? And then, of course, detect hardware. The good thing now, this the yeah, the good thing about now the Debian is it's really detects now the Wi-Fi, which was before when I was testing the Debian 11, I believe I had some issues before, but now it seems okay. Domain name, there's not really nothing. If you're setting up a home network, you can make something up. I just keep it blank. Set up users, allow login to root. If you choose not to allow root login, then this is actually much easier. If you choose no in here, then it will create the user will be sudo, so you don't have to add later on. You will have lots of issues. This is just way easier. So keep it like that. And then of course, complicated password. And then configure the clock. Yes. And then yes. Asia Sol. Oh, nope. Actually, it's on UTC. So yes. Yes. So the hardware is on. If the desired time, time zone desired. Okay. Sorry, my mistake. Detect this. I'm just gonna do an auto auto partition. I'm not gonna because this is just a VM. And then I will not separate. I just keep it like that. Just make it simple. Yes. Install the base system, of course. This is really easier. It's a lot easier than Anaconda. Okay, the Anaconda is only few steps. Anaconda installer for Fedora. But I wish they have a like the manual type, like the Arch Linux. So I'm just gonna kernel, skip it like that. And then generic, just keep the generic. Of course, you can also use other kernels the way you want. Package manager, scan more media. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Yes. Oh, no, it doesn't really connect. Oh, why I'm not making it big screen? Sorry for that. Use a network mirror, yes. And then HTTPS, South Korea, and I'll just always use the first one. Non-free, this is very important. I have also added on my README. Let's go on the README. Here. Ensure to allow to install a non-free drivers. This is especially for NVIDIA GPUs. However, I mean, we really need sometimes these non-free drivers. So I just, yeah, why not? Nothing will harm. And then use non-free also with the software. And then this enable sources APT. This is the one now also which is very important. Prerequisite, blah, blah, blah. Here, edit your APT sources. But I will check it also later on that one. So if you're setting up a new Debian, then on this question, we need to enable the APT sources. But before installation later on, I will also show you. And then, okay, including the backported software. Select and install software. Again, we'll just now use the minimal. I will not put any DE. No automatic updates. Don't want that. No, I don't want to participate. Yeah, I don't want any desktop environment. I'll just skip the standard system utilities for this video. Okay, now install the grub installer. Hopefully it's all okay. Force, no, I don't want any removable. Update NVRAM. This one I really don't know as well, but I'll just keep it yes. So if anybody knows about this NVRAM, then please let me know in the comments down below. OS Prober, of course, I don't have any other distro on my system now. It's a VM. This is for detecting the other OSs. And then now finish the installation. So while waiting, I'd like to go through the README for a while. See, for example, this Debian releases, and this installer, whenever there is a huge upgrade that I will be doing, I will be putting it on the release packages. I will not create, because if you have been following me, I used to create a separate installer, version 4, version 3. This is for Arch. So from now on, I'll just keep it. Let's say on my main GitHub page, I only keep now this 3 installer and also the Hyprland Dots. And just to let you know, guys, that did I mention it here? This repo does not contain any Hyprland Dots. If you want to check the Hyprland Dots, then please go ahead and check click this link. And then some notes also, like I already mentioned, the SDDM regarding the Login Manager. That's the reason why I keep on these issues, because one guy he replied, or he submit an issue about the SDDM. This is because he already have a GTM installed. Then he got this picture, and for some reason he cannot change he cannot select the Login Manager here. It just keeps tapping. See this picture? So if you have already a GDM, for example GNOME, I highly recommend you not to install the SDDM. However, if you want to install again the SDDM, he mentioned in here, he stopped the SDDM setup by pressing Ctrl C, and then waited for the rest to install, and then he installed the SDDM manually. And then, I don't know, that works. But on my experience, if I choose to install the SDDM, it's just downloading a whole lot of, it's like installing a lot of the Plasma package. So if you verify my install script for the SDDM, I only added here for the SDDM, where is it now? See here, only not to install the recommend, only the barebone SDDM. And if you only install this SDDM only recommends, once you boot up, you still need, or it's still required for you to install all this. Let's see. Yep, it's already done. System clock to UTC. Yes. System clock. That's not the local time. Now it's installed. So now it's gonna reboot. Alright. So, and previously, before on my version 1, I have the If you have installed before this link, this installer, by the way, it's asking you only, or the SWW is only an optional. On this version now, it's a must, because most of the script, or all of the scripts now, are relying in SWW. And couple of notes here. We can go to that while we're installing. Of course, now login. Then clear. Let me. Where's now my? Yeah, make it bigger again. So nano etc apt sources, then list. This is the first step that we need to carry out, which I have here. I have added in here because we need to enable the dev sources. Now you can see in here that the dev sources are enabled. Now if you haven't before, you just need to remove the hashtag. Okay. No, I didn't, because I didn't touch it. Clear. And then after that, of course, once you edited, if you edited, then you need to update sudo apt update. You need to run the refreshing the repo or the sources, sorry. Okay, now we carry out the command to run, to download is this one here. So since we have installed, by the way, Git, so we need to install first the Git. Yes, there you go. So git clone https github.com and Debian-Hyprland. So once that, you can change directory to Debian-Hyprland ls. Then we need to make the install.sh executable by running chmod +x install.sh. If you type in ls again, you will see that it turns to green. That means it's now executable. Then we run the command by /install.sh. So I also wrote in here, attention, run a full system update. So in case you forgot, you just press no in here and then run the update. See, I don't have any updates because it's a net installer. Then this is again to reconfirm, have you edited your apt sources? Because if you have not edited your apt sources, then at some point it looks like it's installing, but there's a 99% chance or 100% chance that Hyprland will not build. Again, same as my other install script, it will ask you, this supports a NVIDIA GPU, by the way. Just a couple of things for the NVIDIA GPU owners. Where is that now? If you have a NVIDIA GPU, I'll show you that now. There's no need. If you're on Debian, this is actually only for Ubuntu with NVIDIA GPU. Make sure to edit your install script, the NVIDIA.sh. I'm gonna show that to you now. So I'm gonna cancel it by Control C. Then ls cd install script ls, then this nvidia.sh, nano nvidia.sh. So here my instruction here is delete all packages in NVIDIA package except libva, Wayland 2, and this one. So that's to leave this two. Delete all this. This is only for Ubuntu. For Debian, you don't have to do anything. And then uncomment this by removing the hashtag. And then also line 43, simply adjust, or you need also to delete line 43 and 44, NVIDIA and Echo. Also these two. You need to add a comment for, is it? Yeah, you need to make a comment here. For this is only for Ubuntu. If you're on Debian, then there's no need. Okay. Let's run again the command. Yes, would like to proceed. NVIDIA GPU. I don't have any NVIDIA GPU on my. This is only a VM. GTK themes. This is required for dark and light function. So I'm just gonna choose yes. Bluetooth, of course, if you want a Bluetooth function, if you want to activate the Bluetooth. I don't have on my VM, so I'm just gonna say no. Tuner, this is a file manager. If you have any other file manager that you prefer, then you don't have to install. For this, I will install. Again, this is self-explanatory. Asus ROG laptops. This is only all laptops, for laptops. There's nothing will support with the Asus motherboard because it will only install the it will only download and install the Super GFX CTL and also the Asus CTL. See here, Asus CTL. SDDM, again, let me highlight SDDM. If you have already a login manager, like let's say GDM, I highly suggest not to install SDDM. But for this, I'm gonna choose yes. XG desktop portal, this is for proper screen sharing, like for example in OBS. This is highly recommended, but it's only still optional. I will not use it for screen share, so I'm just gonna say no. ZHS, I would like to highlight that if you have already a ZHS and oh my CHS, it's better you say no in here because the script, it will not install anyway. And if you choose to install the ZHS, there's also a steps that you needed to carry out after you install. That is so we can switch over to ZHS as a default shell. Sway lock effects, this is recommended if you want a screen locks. Okay, I will not say no. I will not say yes here because it's only a VM. nwg-look, warning about this nwg-look. nwg-look here. nwg-look, it takes really long time to install. However, this nwg-look is a really nice app. It's a really good app. In fact, if I want to show you now, nwg-look. So here the GTK settings. Here you can set the themes you prefer. You can change the font. Let's say you want to increase also the font scaling. I just noticed on the way bar. If I just apply now, look, everything, it went bigger, if you have noticed that. So this is really, really nice app. it takes really long time to install. However, again, this is a really nice. I highly recommended it, but that's because there's no bin packages yet. We have to all download the libraries and also the necessary back, and that's actually the Go, if I remember it correctly. It relies on Golang and all this. It takes really long time to install. So I warn you about this. However, it's really worth it, on my opinion. So I'm just gonna say no in here. Again, this is because it's a PM. It's purpose of just explaining you guys. And then copy over my Hyprland Dots. Yes, of course. And then at some point, it will ask you for your password here. And on my experience, that's only like one time. The next time that it will ask you again is the ZHS, or my ZHS, if I remember it correctly, because like I said, need to reconfirm again. If you have already a ZHS or oh my ZHS installed, then there's no need to install the ZHS because it will just fail. If you want to install, you can do that. You can do that by going to your home folder. Then you need to delete this first, this .omychs, because otherwise it will not again install. So let's wait a while until it's already installed. But while waiting for that, I would go back again to the README, because I highlight as much as I can in here all the necessary things that you required. And then also, by the way, there are packages that needed to be manually updated. These cannot be updated by apt or package manager. Debian package manager is not apt. There's a name for that. I can't remember exactly. This will be the Hyprland nwg-look, of course, if you have choose to install. Then ASUSCTL, SWW, Swaylock effects, Swappy. Swappy, this is actually a screenshot tool. That's a Super Shift S. Then you can have here you can customize and then just save it. If I didn't click this save, it will not save. XDG desktop portal, this is the screen sharing, this is necessary, this is what I'm using now. And I also updated here. I also put in here how you manually update it. This will be inside your folder, which I'm gonna show you that later on. Let me just verify. See here. Do you want to continue? Then yes. And on my experience, like I said, this is only the time that it will ask. The next time it will ask is the oh my ZHS. Now while waiting for that, going back here, I try to collect as much as I can, and this is how you update the packages. I may be wrong though, because recently Vaxry for Hyprland, he replaced the sorry, he replaced some of the commands in here. So I put here the link. You can just go and check. For example, the Hyprland link. Let's go to the wiki. If you go to the wiki, then search for update frequency question here. How do I update? Just zoom in. How do I update? Then he put it here. And then again, go back there. This is my roadmap. If somebody knows how to install the ZHS and all my ZHS without the necessary above, please let me know. Some known issues. This is especially for NVIDIA. I just wanted to mention, highlight again that this doesn't work on 23.04 Ubuntu. It works on 23.10, as you can see on my screenshot here. This is an Ubuntu 23.10. And then there's this one guy who shared with me on my Discord server. He showed me this screenshot. And then yeah, here the Discord. Please join my Discord. It's just much easier to communicate there. I am most of the time active on that server. And then I just wanted to mention, if you wanted to see, because I only update the Hyprland Dots using the, where is that now? Here, Hyprland Dots. I put the change like here, and as you can see, I've been actively just keep updating it. So please go to, you're welcome there to check. I have also added most of like tips and tricks in here. Also, like see here on the assets, I have just recently created some rising tips. Here I just keep adding and adding whatever I can to share with you guys. Okay, so this will take some time, and cloning Hyprland, this is most of the time that it fails. Let's just see. Anyway, if there are some question it will ask later on, I will just unpost the video, but for now I'm just gonna fast forward, otherwise the video will just take long. It just takes some few minutes. All right, so again, this is the ZHS that I was talking about, and I'm just gonna choose yes in here. Very good. Now it just downloaded my Hyprland Dots, and of course I'm on US key map, choose yes, and then it's a must for you to reboot for NVIDIA owners. However, it's also recommended to reboot your system. For now, I don't want to reboot because I wanted to show you guys something. On this folder where you have downloaded the Debian-Hyprland, you will see the install log that it created here. You will check in here. This is really important because if, let's say, something fails, then this is a good way for you to check first. Maybe there's a packages which was not properly installed. And then also this Hyprland folder, the SWW swappy, you can then just manually update that later down the road, so you don't have to re-download again the Hyprland, for example. Okay, then after that, just need to reboot. Oh, systemctl reboot. There's no reboot for Debian. Oh, there is sudo reboot. All right, there you go. Hit boot just fine. Very good, very good. All right, so I will not go through much of the here because I have placed it on the link, and I'm gonna put also the link down at the description below. I have put here the video walkthrough here. No, not that one. A video walk of my Hyprland Dots version 2. You can watch this one because I went a little bit in depth in here. The changes, the features of the Hyprland Dots version 2, and then also, where is that now? And I did also a walkthrough of my Dotfiles on this video. I'm gonna put all the links down at the description, so you can watch here and you can go through. And then if you need help, Super H should be, yeah. And then also on the Super H, there is also a hint button here, there, hint button. And then yeah, that's just about it. Anyway, so I hope you found something useful on how to install. You can install this on a Debian with, say, GNOME or Plasma, XFCE. I'm not so sure, I haven't tried, but I mean, again, you're welcome to try, and then of course let me know if you have any questions, doubts, whatever. Then please do let me know in the comments down below. If not, you can submit a issue on the GitHub, but I would again highly suggest you to please join my Discord. I put the link down at on my GitHub page. I have here the invite link. You can just click this one, and then just a preview here. We are discussing, most of the members here, they are all users of my Hyprland Dots. Anyway, if you have any suggestions or for improvements of my script, you are welcome to submit a PR, and then I'm gonna merge it. If I'm gonna test it first, of course, and check. Anyway, this will be my last video for my Hyprland installation version 2. So far I have only 3 distros, or 4 if you count also Ubuntu, and I am trying to maintain as much as I can here. And also thanks to there's already a contributor, a lot of contributors here. Kraut, he submit a lot recently, and you're welcome, of course. Can improve this, because I also put on the readme on my Hyprland Dots. I put down here special requests. If you have any improvements, please, you're welcome to submit the PR. Anyway, this is it. Thank you very much for watching and listening. For those of you who haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you again in the next video. I don't know which one. If you have anything that you want me to make a video, please do let me know. Okay, have a good day, guys, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.